And you get a little Google Slides activity when you open it up that looks like this. So mine is not the Google Slides. Mine is just like a little overhead version. So yours, if you click a mouse, you'll actually see that these little A, B, C, D down here, these little pieces, you'll be able to drag them around up to the slides. And so what you're going to do is you'll notice that all of these say domain and range. That should be a word that you've at least had an inkling of, that you should have heard at some point last year. But different 8th grade teachers do it in different ways. Some don't end up getting to it. So you are going to match each graph, each mapping and table with the appropriate domain and range. Now, what if you don't remember what a domain and a range is? We're going to make an inference. What's an inference, guys? Educated guess. It really does sink in your head better if you do it. I'm going to show you how you can do one using an educated guess. So I'm just sitting here, I'm guessing, I'm taking an educated guess. I'm going to go ahead and tell you that H, if mine had a little drag and drop feature like yours does, I'd be dragging the H up. I'm giving you an answer. I'm going to tell you that number 2 is H. How did I know? So work backwards. I've given you the answer. The reasoning for the answer is more important than the answer anyway. How do I know that number 2 goes with H?
Because it says H.
Well, aside from the fact, like, what about the problem? So the numbers that are given to me, the numbers match the problem. What specifically are the numbers that match the problem? You want to draw here for me? So we can all see what you're talking about?
But there's no 0.
So what numbers match what?
Just ignore me.
There is a 0.
No, I'm just like.
Oh, okay.
I'm like,
1 and 0. Hold on, there is no 0.
Number 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was looking at the
Well,
same
hold on.
one.
I already did that.
Oh,
Like,
that's really
already
funny.
done.
I know. Tell me why it's the right answer, though.
Because
How do you know the numbers match?
I don't know.
because on here it says 0 and 1.
Will you circle it for me?
What this?
Yeah.
0 and 1.
0 and 1.
Match,
Yep.
And then it's matching right here.
Uh-huh.
And on here it says 4 and -4 match. Oh, I mean, 4. Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, you got a 4 in the X and a -4 in the, yeah.
That's not. It's not.
Well, they don't necessarily go together, but that's okay.
But yeah, that and then.
Okay,
Yeah, on and
so
forth.
let me see if I understand what you're saying. So you're saying, look, 1, 4, 6, 8. And then if I go right here, I have a 1, 4, 6, 8.
Yeah. It's much easier.
If I look over here at number 2, or at the other half, 0, -4, 11. 0, -4, 11.
Yeah.
So based on that, what could we take a guess that domain means? My left side of my
Like, doesn't match up or something.
what if it doesn't match up? Maybe it will. How come there's no 5 down here? Is there an arrow that goes to the 5?
No.
Nope. That's why.
Is that the domain?
So what is the domain? If we're just taking a guess right now, 1, 4, 6, 8. 1, 4, 6, 8. What is the domain? What are all these numbers right here on the left-hand side of the mapping? Those are your X's, right? 1, 4, 6, 8. And then what are the numbers on the right-hand side?
Y.
Your Y's. And look, there's your range. So can we take an educated guess that maybe domain means your X's? And that your range might mean your Y's? Let's see if that holds true. Match up the X's and Y's for the rest of them and see if you can find a domain and a range to match them.